It was Jorge Masvidal who went home with the BMF belt at the end of one of the best cards in history at UFC 244. The end came in the least BMF way possible when, after 3 brutal rounds, a cut over Nate Diaz's eye caused the doctor to wave the fight off. It was hardly a robbery, though, as Masvidal won nearly every second of the fight with his more accurate striking. He noticeably wobbled Diaz in the first and had him all but finished more than once. It was just one of several classic fights on the card that saw Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Edmund Shabazian, and Kevin Lee all score crazy first-round knockouts. Corey Anderson stopped the Johnny Walker hype train, and a stone classic from Wonderboy and Vicente Luque. And the fights continued to deliver as Canelo Alvarez cemented his position as one of the greatest active fighters in the sport, with a shockingly complete knockout of Sergey Kovalev at light heavyweight to become a 4-division champion. Even though Canelo was the favorite in the fight, the fact that he was moving up 2 weight divisions meant it was never going to be a foregone conclusion, a fact Kovalev was banking on.
It should be like that, I'm an underdog because like he's famous, he's a superstar, you know, like he's right now fighting already a long time without losses. Every fight win, win, win. Like, of course, like everybody believe that he will win again, but I really like disappoint a lot of people who against me, you know.
The weigh-ins highlighted the task ahead of Canelo. The Mexican easily beat the limit by half a pound and looked not much bigger than usual, while Kovalev looked immense, even having to strip down to the bare necessities in order to make the 175-pound limit on his 4th attempt. Not having to make a difficult weight cut obviously had Alvarez coming into the fight in high spirits.
I feel very well. I feel very strong. We'll see at the fight how my body reacts, but I believe in my physical strength and in my physical capacities.
Kovalev's trademark jab told the story of the fight's early running as he kept distance and denied Canelo access to his body. It looked to be Crusher's night right up until the 11th round when Alvarez wobbled the Russian with a left and then slept him with a right. Shockingly, 2 judges had Canelo up on the scorecards at the time the fight was stopped, despite most spectators having it clearly for Kovalev. Luckily, questions of integrity were avoided by the emphatic finish. Questions of integrity were irrelevant when it came to Tyson Fury's fight on the weekend, as the Gypsy King beat professional wrestling monster Braun Strowman at the WWE Crown Jewel event in Saudi Arabia. The event also showcased the first women's wrestling event in the history of the notoriously patriarchal kingdom, as Natalya and Lacey Evans squared off in custom outfits designed not to offend the majority Islamic country. But little could take away from the emotion of the moment as the 2 women battled and then embraced while the crowd gave them a standing ovation. The stars then spent time connecting with the women in the crowd after the historic performance. It was hard to pick the bonuses at UFC 244, but in the end, Thompson and Luque's 3-round technique masterclass took fight of the night. Corey Anderson taking Johnny Walker's O and Kevin Lee's head kick fatality scored the performance bonuses. Kaneko Murata became the Invicta strawweight champ with a split decision over Emily Ducote in the headline of Invicta 38. And Vanessa Porto defended with a unanimous decision over Karina Rodriguez on a card where every fight went the distance. In the boxing, Miguel Berchelt rained combinations on Jason Sosa to earn the stoppage in the 4th. Jerwin Ancaeus had his fight delayed as his opponent had visa issues. And Katie Taylor decisioned Christina Linnard-Atu to stay undefeated and win a title in her 2nd division.
Thanks for watching. And remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.